If someone came to me one day and said, "Explain to me what makes a great teacher," I would escort the person to the classroom of Jan Haar. Certainly, in response to such a request, I could list the characteristics of a great teacher: hope, enthusiasm, determination, compassion, intelligence, humor, and more. Or instead, I could simply introduce the person to Jan. She is the epitome of everything a teacher should be. Alive today are thousands of people who, if you ask them, will attest to Jan's quick wit and lasting desire to make learning important and fun.
Jan Haar's students are some of the luckiest around. They have a teacher who not only knows the material impeccably, they also have a teacher who cares for them on an individual basis, who takes the time to get to know each one and who understands what each student needs in order to do the very best that he or she can. A quick joke, a knowing look, or even a tap on the desk is often enough. Jan's students know that she is watching out for each of them and that she expects success from all of them. In watching Jan, I am reminded of why I chose to become a teacher. The passion, dedication, and creativity that she demonstrates every day prompts me to become a better educator.
Jan has always been someone that I looked to and wondered, how the heck does she do it? How does she have the energy and the motivation and the sheer enjoyment that she does every day? What I found out was that it is because she loves and lives what she does. Education is not a profession to her, it is her. She is a consummate lifelong learner. Jan doesn't just teach her students, she is learning right with them. Jan has seen much in her nearly 40 years of teaching, and each day and each year brings new challenges that she is ready to take head on. She is one of the best role models for teacher and students alike.
As a self-described math nerd, numbers mean a great deal to Carrie Johnson. So let me share some numbers I think support her nomination for Teacher of the Year. The students who were lucky enough to be in her math classes during the 2007-2008 school year had an average increase of 26 points on their Dakota Step scores from the tests given to them as 7th graders. 13 of those students went from proficient to advanced, and 11 moved from basic to proficient. In all, 29% of those students moved up a level on their assessments. Carrie brings passion, enthusiasm, and talent to her position as a math teacher. However, she would have brought these same traits to whatever career she pursued. Lucky for us and for a generation of students, she chose to teach.
Carrie continues to grow and learn as a professional. Recently, I learned that she had been instrumental in the development of standards-based grading. Her practices are being held up within the district as a model. Last fall, she was asked to present her ideas at a district in-service and has arranged her schedule at times to work with teachers in other schools. Carrie is an incredible educator who deserves to be recognized for her outstanding contributions to the Sioux Falls School District.
All 4 of my daughters had Mrs. Johnson as a math teacher at Axtell Park Middle School. An example of Mrs. Johnson's use of new creative methods to teach math was her musical version of the algebraic quadratic equations sung to the tune of Pop Goes the Weasel. This song has been sung many times in our house over the years. As a parent, I greatly appreciate the consideration I got from Mrs. Johnson if I had a special concern about my child. Carrie knew my daughters' personalities and abilities. She really listened, showed genuine concern, and took special care to help in any situation. I could tell that teaching was much more than a simple job for Mrs. Johnson. It was a way of life and it was fun.
Julie and I have worked together for the past 11 years at Memorial Middle School. Her students learn how to read history in order that they continue to learn and grow on their own. Julie makes history real and alive to her students. She engages them in reading, writing, researching, presenting, creating projects, and collaborating. Not only has Julie benefited hundreds of students, she has also been a leader with her colleagues. They integrate curriculum and aid students with organization, study skills, and with the general life of 6th grade. Her students come back to visit her year after year. She has captured them.
Where does one begin when attempting to list the contributions made by Julie Ortman to the education community and our youth? In all my years of education, in a variety of schools, I have never, ever witnessed a teacher with such a powerful gift for teaching. She is creative and makes every day and every lesson captivating, entertaining, and fun for students. To teach is to touch lives forever. That is Julie Ortman.
It is a delight to nominate Julie Ortman for this prestigious award. She is one of those people who absolutely loves teaching and getting students fascinated with history. With all the stimulation students face in today's world, it takes an extremely creative teacher to catch and hold students' interest. Julie uses a wide variety of techniques to engage her students in the world of history, making cave paintings with sticks, writing ancient words using Chinese characters, hieroglyphics, and cuneiform, creating architectural models such as Roman projects and pyramids, holding mock debates and elections, conducting scientific archaeological digs with students, designing and hosting wax museums where students dress as historical characters and perform in first person. It takes an incredible individual to spark the minds the way Julie does.
Learning mathematics can be a complicated endeavor which, to be done well, must encourage the students in the classroom to be working as hard as the teacher is. Teresa understands this concept and works diligently to bring in activities that support 21st century skills and high student engagement. These kinds of activities allow the students to be creative in their thinking and in their solutions to problems. The challenging work helps them understand the importance of being able not only to solve a problem, but also to effectively communicate how and why the solution works. These are the kinds of skills that are going to help the lucky students in her classroom be successful in the future, whether it be in math class or in life.
I believe that Teresa brings a unique and insightful perspective to the classroom based upon her life experiences. In working with algebra skills students, she encounters the very lowest level students who lack supportive home lives to foster their education. Teresa takes it upon herself to be an advocate for these students and helps ensure that each student knows a solid education is important. In addition to possessing a particular talent in working with low-achieving math students, Teresa also has the ability to set very high standards and expectations for the brightest students at LHS in AP Statistics. Her AP test scores are outstanding and she continually is searching and training to stay current on the subject. She is one of the most qualified, dedicated mathematics teachers I've ever worked with in my 25 years of teaching.
Overall, Teresa's passion and drive to reach students is remarkable. She spends many hours outside the school day preparing to be the best teacher she can be. Teresa is always looking for ways to improve her teaching to connect on a deeper level with her students. She has encouraged me to become a better teacher and has always provided beneficial feedback to help me better myself as an educator. Teresa is extremely worthy and deserves this honor.